Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Excited? What is today? Today is day what of this conference? Day 2. So the first lightning talk is going to be about the second product problem. Right, okay. So I only have 5 minutes. I got to get to this. Let's see if we can make this happen here without too many technical difficulties. My name is Coticchia. And how many are old enough in this audience to remember this drink? Anybody? I see some hands up here. This is going to be an interactive 5-minute session, by the way. I don't have any headgear or AR thing, so this is the best. This is the best I got. Anyone know what year this lovely product came out? 1963. Hard to believe. And the urban legend around Tab was that its name was the alternate beverage. The alternate beverage. And there was another one that said for this second product from a very famous company called Coca-Cola out of Atlanta was that it kept tabs on your diet. Kept tabs, get it? Okay, so Tab was a wonderful failure. A wonderful failure. It stayed around the marketplace for almost 57 years, taken off the marketplace for a variety of reasons, but it never had traction. And one of the things that it did have traction was another brand called Diet Coke. Anyone have any Diet Coke drinkers here? Versus that, there we go. We got some famous Diet Coke. Okay, now a much more popular product. And this really embodies the issue and the challenges of bringing a second product to marketplace, even by one of the most iconic brands and well-established businesses in our nation in consumer products. And this goes to what I'm going to talk about very briefly here this morning. It's called the second product problem. You have a company, it's very successful. You've brought a product to marketplace. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and it is successful. You're making money. You are synonymous with the space, the market that you're in, and now you say, I want to build off of that. We need to sell more products, and we try to bring a second product to marketplace, and ultimately, almost in 9 out of 10 cases, it fails. It fails. Why does it fail? That's what we're going to talk about here and what we can do to try to replicate the first product success. So how many of you, if I can go backwards, oh, no, please don't do this to me. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. How many in the audience today is your company is your product? One and the same. Anybody? Okay, company is the product. In a lot of early stage businesses, particularly in technology and software, you find that the product and the company are one in the same. Right? And it's very hard for the identity of the business to go beyond that. And it's a big challenge in terms of investment and distraction and what we're going to do. So let's talk a little bit about this second product problem. And by the way, while we're putting old photos up here, does anyone in this audience know who this gentleman is? Charles Lindbergh, very good. Thank you very much. Now, he was the first pilot to go solo across the Atlantic. Does anyone know the name of the second person to do that? That's right, we don't like number 2s, just in general. His name, by the way, so you can have a little trivia contest, is Bert Hinkler. Bert Hinkler, you may remember Bert, he's a very famous pilot. Anyway, so in general, number 2 is not a good thing, right? But what we've got to remember is in building products, we all know this map. There's a lot of product people out here, a lot of innovators here. We know, just like in life, like in any organism, products have life cycles. Companies have life cycles, right? And so inevitably, if you are synonymous with the one product that has made you successful, the one product that is your cash cow, the one product that is making everything move, you are going to end up on the right-hand side of that page. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to have multiple products. And what we do often is we continually do what Coke did. We don't bring out a second product. We just continue to push and do product line extensions. Diet Coke, Miller Lite, some extension of it. So it's one of those things that we have to do in order to grow. So I would encourage everybody to think about this because you have to expand in order to survive, right? So what's the problem? What happens is there are costs associated with it. Hey, it's, we're operationally efficient where we are now today. It's distraction. It's resources we got to put on another product. And especially if things go bad with the second product, we go, let's just put those resources and cost and time and attention back on the first product. That's where we make all of our money anyways. So we inevitably, even if the market is good, kill the second product, which hurts the company. So how do you solve this problem? Well, first of all, you have to commit the time. New products take time. Second of all, you have to have executive commitment. If you don't have the wherewithal to stay with that second product, you will lose. And what will happen is the company will lose in turn. You need to make the investment, and you need to have the measurements. What are the outcomes you're looking for? And all outcomes are not just based on revenue. They're not just based upon market share. So there's a lot of accomplishments along the way that you have to get to. So let me wrap up by saying something from a wise man, Greg Coticchia. Oh, he's right here. Successful companies must continually expand their product offerings to stay ahead of the competition. So you have to continually expand. I will leave you with this reminder as time runs out. This is an actual billboard from Netflix near their headquarters. Just remember, great companies always move past their first successful product. Thank you.